Welcome back to Healthy Homes Australia. Now, if you've missed anything from today's show at all, jump online, healthyhomesaustralia.com.au, and be sure to check us out on social media.
How's your winter voice going?
Oh, I'm a pillar of health today, Rob.
You're sounding a little bit husky.
Yeah.
For many houses in Australia, actually this time of year is amongst the most dangerous. This is where houses can actually become dangerous.
They can. More toxic inside than outside, and damp is a real problem. And you know, it's actually surprising the number of health problems, including allergies, that can occur from condensation and damp inside the home.
But I've got someone inside which we're going to introduce a homeowner today, Fleur, and he's going to tell us a little bit about how we can help solve that dampness in this house today.
Sounds good.
Fleur, I'd like you to meet Raphael. Raphael, meet Fleur.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
He's a very tall bloke, very scary, but
Yep.
he's got some amazing information because you were telling us that you feel like you're getting a bit of damp up in certain parts of the house.
Yeah, I'm finding the walk-in wardrobe's quite humid and there's a bit of condensation on the window and my clothes are smelling a little bit musty. Yeah, also in the kitchen in the mornings when after I've been cooking.
Yes, that's a big one. I find with the heater on and the same thing. Yeah.
Well, Raphael here is a mold health industry expert and a building biologist. Yes. What are some of the dangers, mate, of having mold in your house?
Mold basically produces spores and it also produces mycotoxins. And the mycotoxins can have, there's a shopping list of health effects that occur. So it all starts with respiratory stuff. People have itchy eyes and coughing and runny noses and always sneezing in the mornings and so on. But in terms of the hidden nasties, a lot of them do like moisture. Well, it's a fact that cockroaches love humidity, dust mites love humidity, mold loves humidity.
Well, Raphael, what can we actually do for Fleur, you know, in helping her kind of rid some of the moisture from the air in here?
Yeah, so in terms of that, mold needs food and water to survive, just like us. So what's critical is to take away the moisture and the water. A dehumidifier pulls that moisture out of the air and condensates and puts it in a tray, and basically we get much drier air. And then the mold doesn't like that. It doesn't like 50% relative humidity.
Well, I know for me especially, and I've got one set up today at home, jeans are the thing for me, and towels inside, they can take days to actually dry.
Yeah, and that's more of a risk in terms of mold growth because mold generally grows within sort of after 48 hours is a sort of the term they use. So if it's taking 3 days, yeah.
Well, this dehumidifier is actually a particular use for what we have set up today because not only does it do the whole house, but it has a function called the laundry mode, which is designed specifically to help dry things like that, which will bring the jeans drier a little bit quicker than it would. So you know, the air vents move around and gets up and inside the clothes. All that moisture is taken away far quicker. In fact, in just 24 hours, your clothes are probably going to be dry.
So walk-in robes are often an issue because there's not much ventilation. They're often dark. They are packed. There's not enough air movement and ventilation and so on. So when there's too much moisture in the air, this is when you smell it musty and it grows on the clothes.
Well, it sounds to me like this is probably the perfect room to have a dehumidifier on at least overnight.
Yep, absolutely.
This is a pretty standard ensuite, really, isn't it? I mean, they've got a window, they've got an extractor fan. Isn't that enough?
Yeah, in these, this is the wet area. So this is where you produce, by its very nature, a lot of moisture. Because when you have a hot shower, all the steam just fills the room, sticks to the walls, condensates, and your extractor fan, as you alluded to, also just extracts mainly to the roof cavity. Yep.
Do you know, it's really fascinating because it's just, you don't realise having a fan is just not enough.
Well, I could talk about this all day long. I really could. Thank you so much, Raphael, for coming in.
Welcome.
I really, really appreciate it, and I'm sure Fleur does as well. Now, we've had this running all day.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty keen to see what's been collected.
Just in your walk-in robe as well.
Yeah,
all those
good.
80s leather jackets of yours. So this is just in one day. So you pull this little tub out and you can see it in there.
Oh.
It's almost full.
Oh my God. I mean, you could collect this water as well and put it on your garden, obviously.
For the sake of TV, we're
For the
just
sake of
throwing
TV. And the good thing about this as well, you can actually connect a hose to the back of this dehumidifier. So, you
Plug
know,
it in pretty much.
you don't
yeah.
want to be changing these all day long.
That is astonishing. So imagine that now
Amazing.
times 50 litres, what it can pull out in just a 24-hour period. It is well worth educating yourself and finding a little bit more about the dangers of mould and mildew and dampness in the home, and also to find out a little bit more about these machines, how they work, and of course where to buy them. They've got a great website. Just jump onto ausclimate.com.au.